Yo, what's good, YouTube? I'm Louis Gusto. Today we're playing Super Mario Brothers on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Let's fire this bad boy up. We're going to talk all about this game, what it's meant to the world, to me, everything great like that as we play through from beginning to end. That's right, no warp zones today. We're going to be playing the entire game, every level. So prepare yourselves for a treat. Gonna get this first secret of the game, the 1-up. And also, give me a bunch of coins. You can do both. That's Mario eating his cake and having it too. Of course, Super Mario Brothers is the game that launched a worldwide phenomenon. It wasn't Mario's first appearance in a video game, and it wasn't Mario's first video game ever. Of course, he was in Donkey Kong. There was Mario Bros. For the arcade, and then later the NES and other systems. So we beat World 1-1. That's the easy one. That's the gimme. Brings us to World 1-2. Our first underground level. And funny enough, as a kid, I would sometimes play this game, mostly played it by myself. But every once in a while, my sister or my dad would play with me. They'd be Luigi, or maybe I'd be Luigi, they'd be Mario. Obviously, I would pick Luigi sometimes because we kind of share the same name. But anyway, I remember my dad never being able to beat World 1-2, and I don't think my sister did either. I don't think they could ever beat this stage. It's where it maybe got a little too difficult for the average person. But it's such a great level. Amazing music. And I'm going to be collecting as many coins as I can, as many 1-ups as I can. Why is that? Well, because like I said, we'll be playing through the whole game. And this is not an easy game by any stretch of the imagination. It's not super difficult. I wouldn't put it on the list of like toughest NES games of all time, like TMNT or Contra. But it's not a gimme. This game does not hold your hand. It's fair. It's tough but fair, I guess I would say. So with that in mind, I have done a couple of practice runs. I didn't live stream them. Normally I live stream my practice runs. So make sure you subscribe for more retro gaming content just like this. So hopping off that elevator and onto the top of the bricks would get you to the first warp zone. But like I said, we're not warping today. And we got ourselves 3 fireworks because the tens digit of my final time was 3. You can get 1, 3, or 6 fireworks. So this is our tree stage. World 1-3. This is normally the first stage that people skip. Well, if you hit that warp zone, you skip this one. How did I miss that coin? That gets us our first 100. So every 100 coins, you get a free life in this game. See if I can get Mr. Goomba. Got him. So this game, like I said, it launched Mario into superstardom. It has been rebooted, remixed, remade, reissued, and re-honored. And there are a lot of things that I personally love about this game. As we'll talk about that as we head to our very first Bowser Castle, got 6 fireworks to celebrate. World 1-4, the very first ever Bowser's Castle. There's a lot of cool quirks in this game. I didn't need that, but I got it anyway. So we'll talk about the quirks of this game and everything like that. Very scary music in Bowser's Castle. Definitely freaked me as a kid. Wow, I could have just ducked. I don't know why I got nervous and jumped over the fire. That's Bowser, by the way, introducing himself for the first time to Mario. Gotta get these little secret coins. Every coin counts, you know? And since I have a fire flower, we're gonna go ahead and defeat Bowser with the fireballs and find out that he was just a fake all along. It was a Goomba in disguise. And there's our first meeting with the mushroom retainer, also known as Toad. But in the instruction manual, they call him a mushroom retainer. Never understood that one. It's like if your retainer that you wore at night was mushroom flavored. Yum yum. So this brings us to World 2-1. Pretty similar to World 1-1, at least to begin with. Same enemies, Goombas, Koopas, Piranha Plants. But I want to, you know, after doing a couple of practice runs, I gathered some of my thoughts. And yeah, I mean, a lot of people have talked about this game. And I know the cliched thing to do would be like, well, what can you say about this game that hasn't been said already? Well, then I'm going to say the stuff because I personally have never had the opportunity to talk about Super Mario Brothers for the NES on a platform as large as YouTube. So, with that said, one of the things I love about this game is that it is absolutely timeless. Coming back to this game after whether it's been months or years since you last played it, it still feels fresh, it feels fun. It balances challenge with reward in a way that is very difficult to do. And I almost suspect that the designers and programmers of this game had that in mind, where they approached it like they wanted to build something timeless. They wanted to create something that would really last, that you could look back on as a classic, like any classic film or classic book. So we beat World 2-1. We're gonna get to our first aquatic level, and we're hitting those fireworks today. I'm not even trying to do that, but that's great. All right, so we get to World 2-2 now. But it's a very simple game at its core. You're a small plumber from Brooklyn named Mario. You can eat a mushroom to turn big into Super Mario. You can eat a fire flower to be able to throw fireballs, which as a kid I thought he was spitting them out of his mouth. But he's supposedly throwing them just near his mouth. So this is Cheep Cheeps and Bloopers, two of the most famous enemies in the Mario-verse. Blooper can be a little tricky. Ooh, I ducked. Got out of his way. The Cheep Cheeps kind of barrel forward, swim past you, but the Blooper will... He's almost like a ghost in Pac-Man, where he has different sets of patterns. Sometimes he'll charge at you, sometimes he'll charge away. Kind of like the ghosts in Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man. But great music here. Timeless music in the aquatic stage. Or the water stage, I guess most people call it. I think aquatic stage it has more gravitas, as they say. I like standing on the coral, and it doesn't look like I'm swimming, but you can still hear it. And you can't jump out of the water like in more modern Mario games. All right, so that was fairly easy. That is World 2-2, which brings us to another cheap level. This is the Flying Fish stage, as many people call it. Oh, and he got me. This is a stage that kind of forces you to speed run it. So it can be tricky in that sense. But yeah, I hated this stage as a kid, I'll tell you that much. This is definitely was not, I mean, it was satisfying when I finally was able to beat it, but I remember just absolutely hating it for a while. So I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. We are preparing to face Bowser, or his castle, second time. Try to get some firepower again. But like I was saying, it's a really simple game at its core. You know, other than the character that you are, you can run, walk, jump. You can attack with fireballs if you have them. And you basically have to just progress through the game. There are different ways to progress through the game. Some things are random in the game, some have a pattern. Alright, let's get him with the fireballs again. And this time he was a Koopa Troopa. So another mushroom retainer. Our princess is another castle. So World 3-1. This is a world that people usually skip over because of the warps, obviously. But I always liked this one. A couple of reasons. I like the black background. I always thought that was cool. The silver pipes and then the white trees. Really, really cool details. Essentially, though, it's just World 1-1, but with some color swaps. Breaking bricks is so satisfying. I wouldn't be surprised if there were ASMR videos of just Mario breaking bricks. So if you warp, or I'm sorry, I guess if you didn't get the 1-up in World 2, there would be one here. Or if you warped here, that's what it is. If you took the warp zone in World 1-2, warped to World 3, there would be a 1-up right there. First encounter with some Hammer Bros. Definitely the toughest non-Bowser enemy in the game. Blooper and Hammer Bro are two of the toughest. Here's another Beanstalk. And if you notice, the Beanstalk music is the Invincible Star music. And I always used to like to have Mario dance at the top of the Beanstalk. Anyway, I'm wasting time. The more time you have left over, the more bonus points you get. But wow, is it so satisfying just to grab as many coins as you can, knowing that you're in a bonus stage, you can't die. You don't get anything for grabbing every coin, but just pride, I guess. Oop, and I missed one, so no pride today. Trying to grab every coin that I can, you know. Doing those practice runs, I kind of learned a few lessons. I did beat it during my practices. So I have beaten it before. But it has been a very long time since I played through every stage and beat it. So here, not this one, but the next Koopa, if you get him fast enough, you can get a 1-up. It's not this one, but it's a little later in the stage. You can also only throw 2 fireballs at a time. Did I get him? Did I get him in time? Let's see. Got it. Well, it was unorthodox, but I still got the 1-up, so that's good. You kind of... the Koopa's shell went a little faster than I could go. I forgot to mention that in World 3-1, the Koopa's coming down the staircase. That's one of the big tricks of the game, that you can get nearly infinite 1-ups. But I've never been able to do that with consistency. I can do it on Super Mario Bros. 2 much easier. So here we got another tree stage. Let's see if I can... Oh, never mind. I was going to try to send him down and get the other Koopa, but whatever. I don't know. No time for that today. Alright. Already got 70 coins again. So this is the stage where toward the end, it's theoretically possible to jump over the flagpole if you get the elevator high enough and get it fast enough speed, but I've only done it maybe once in my whole life, so I doubt I can do it here. And anyway, there's really no point to it, because if you pass the flagpole, you end up dying because it just goes on to infinity. And we got 6 fireworks once again. It only gives you bonus points, but it's so cool. Here we are, the 3rd Bowser Castle. I guess it's a stage, but it's a castle, you know. And when I play platforming games, I try to balance speed with precision. I don't really do speed runs. I know like Super Mario is one of the all-time like, famous games to speed run. And I have tried it myself, but I don't think I ever got a decent time doing that, so it's not something I really enjoy, to be honest. Whoa, narrowly avoided that one. All right, so we got fireballs again. Let's see what he is this time. Fake Bowser. He was a Buzzy Beetle. So Bowser cast a spell on his #1 Buzzy Beetle in the troop and said, "You gotta be me, kid." But the princess is in another castle, not this castle. That brings us to World 4-1, which is, I would say that's probably typically the world that people warp to from 1-2. And it's our very first encounter with the Cloud Man. So when I was a kid, we called him Lakitu. That's what everybody that I knew said, Lakitu. But years later, come to find out, watching different Nintendo presentations, that people say Lakitu. So, I don't know. I kind of like Lakitu. I guess to each their own. Put it in the comments. Which one do you say? Do you say Lakitu or do you say Lakitu? All right, another bonus stage. Time to load up on some more coins. Always wishfully hoping that something's in these bricks, but alas, nothing. There is a way to jump your weight in between this brick and the pipe, but it's pretty tough. All right. Easy peasy. Goodbye, Lakitu. Get some more bonus coins. And then we got to try to jump back up on the staircase in order to get the maximum amount of points. And we almost got more fireworks. Got a crown next to my name. All right, another underground level. This is World 4-2. And there is another warp here in World 4-2. And there's also a hidden coin block somewhere around here. There it is. So I think probably the most common way to play this game, I haven't polled anybody, but I'm just assuming this is what I usually have done throughout my life playing Super Mario Bros. Is you warp from 1-2 to 4-1, and then you warp from World 4-2 to 8-1. I mean, you got to figure that's what the speedrunners are doing, unless there's some kind of special rule. I'm just going to show you. I'm not going to go up here, but if you follow that beanstalk, just in case you don't know by any chance, that beanstalk will take you to a mushroom stage, which is the warp zone. Get some more bonus coins. And there's our first encounter with the Buzzy Beetle. Always reminded me of Darth Vader. Now, you can't kill him with fireballs, if you see. Oh, I can't reach him yet, but he's impervious. You can stomp on him, though, and then kick him like a Koopa. And I forgot to mention, but I think it goes without saying that you can't hop on top of a Spiny. Hey, another fire flower. I wish you could stack them. I love how in Super Mario World and Super Mario 3 you can kind of collect your power-ups. I don't know, man. Out of Super Mario 1, 2, and 3, the US 2, I think this might be the most difficult Mario game on the NES. As I said that, I died. Wow. That was stupid. But it happens, you know? That's the thing about this game. One little microscopically wrong move and you toast. At least I can get... oh yeah, the mushroom is down here, I think. There we go. Give me that mushroom. I am a Super Mario. Another thing that I thought of when I was doing my practice runs is the level design here is absolutely amazing. Yes, it's timeless for sure, but also it's tough but fair to the point where if you practice, you get better. Let me say that again. If you practice a Super Mario Brothers level, you will get better. It's not cheap. In like a lot of old school, not just NES games, but just video games in general, they could tend to be cheap just to kind of make an artificial difficulty. But this is one of those games that's like, it's fair. If you practice, you can kind of get good and commit to memory some of the things you need to know. All right, we're at World 4-3, which is probably my favorite stage in the whole game. I absolutely love I mean, essentially it's another tree stage, but instead of trees, they are mushrooms. And they have really cool red spots. Lots of red paratroopers. And if you couldn't tell by now, hey, the elevator disappeared. There it is. Red's my favorite color, so that's probably why I love this stage so much. It's probably got something to do with it. And I am wearing a red t-shirt in honor of Mario. Couple of elevators, some coins. Gotta get I did get another one up to make up for that stupid fall of the pit in the last world. And this brings us to Bowser Castle number 4. So obviously there's a lot of secrets in this game. There's a couple of glitches that you can perform. Oh, and this is the first maze castle. What I mean by that is you have to follow a specific pattern in order to progress. So this first part, I think you have to go up and then down. So up these stairs, but then, yeah, this is the second part. I have to go down here. Obviously, as you do this, you need to avoid the obstacles. It's not that easy. But there, I did it. And so now we're at Bowser again. This time he's got a fire stick to protect him, but I've got fireball. So we're going to fight fire with fire, as the old saying goes. Come back here. Come back. I'll wait for him. There we go. And this time he was a Spiny, which is definitely one of the coolest enemies in the game. Not just because they're red, but they got spikes, man. That's so cool. All right, we are at World 5-1. Very similar to World 1-1, except you got that white foliage. When I got fire, you know, may as well just let loose. Just let Mario go to town throwing fireballs. In combination with the jump, who can stop him? Ooh, a star. And there's some bonus coins coming up, but they're a little tougher to get if you're not small Mario. Or is that the next stage? There would have been a one up there if I would have warped here. And I think there's a bonus stage in this pipe. Yep, I was right. So we've seen this one again, and actually that brings me to another point about this game, a little quirk, is that certain things repeat. So obviously this bonus stage we've seen before, it appears a few times in the game, but also entire stages repeat, and we're going to see that in World 5-3, which is just World 1-3 over again, but with a couple added challenges, and we'll see that. The top of the flagpole here is silver, or chrome, maybe. Hey, we got a firework. All right, World 5-2, here we come. Lots of bullets flying everywhere. Is he gonna go? There he is. I was like, what? That little spring can be tricky. You have to press A at the right moment in order to really launch yourself. And I think because this is a stage that I frequently skipped over with the warp, I don't have it memorized. Oh, I got him. So those Hammer Bros, they're tricky. For me, they're the most difficult enemy in the game that's not Bowser, or King Koopa as they used to call him. I know they follow some sort of pattern. It's really hard for me, even now, for me to figure out what that pattern is. I guess I missed a pipe, though. There was probably a pipe I could have gone down. I suppose I missed it. Oh, well. Let me see if I can get him, because he's trouble. See, if I wasn't paying attention, that bullet would have gotten me. All right, where's the other one? There you are. All right. Is anything up here? Any bonuses? Any coins? Power-ups? A star. Cool. I'll take it. Oh, there goes the stupid coin, but anyway, it's easier to get them when you're if you're small. That felt chaotic. That little run. Oh boy. So that's the thing about this game, is as you play through each stage, if you warp, you don't really feel it as much. Maybe that's a good thing, I don't know. But as you play through every world, you feel that difficulty amp up, slowly but surely. And that brings us to World 5-3. So like I said, this is World 1-3, except you have bullet bills now going through the stage. So you have to avoid them. I'm pretty sure they always show up in the same spots. They kind of follow where you're supposed to go, so... The other thing is that these platforms are half the size, so... Yeah. Definitely getting a little tougher. Gonna wait to see when the next one pops out. There it is. Yeah, and it makes the Koopa Troopa kind of turn backwards. I didn't know that those enemies necessarily interacted, but they do, because it made the Koopa change direction. And eventually they stop once you get here to the staircase. All right, so here we go. 6 fireworks once again. We got the 5th Bowser Castle, which is just the second one again. Gotta get through this gauntlet of like 100 fire sticks. And wait for the fire. See where that's gonna end up going. Okay. That fire stick rotates a little bit faster if you see. It's not so simple, that one. And we got the Podoboos hopping out the lava. Oh, it tricked me. Did like a double jump there. We won't have fire for this Bowser. That's not easy, man. Gotta go through this whole thing. See, if you die in a castle, you have to start from the very beginning, which I guess is fair, but it's not the coolest thing ever. Just run onto that, and this is the part that got me last time. 2 times, not once, but twice. So that didn't happen in the practice run, although I did stumble at other parts. Alright, so he's got the bricks helping him out this time, and a Podoboo. So I'm not gonna try to face him while he's there by the bricks, because he has the advantage, so... Jump over him, get the axe. Woo, that was close. All right, so that is the 5th Bowser. His castle got me 1 time, but I managed to escape the 2nd time. That brings us to World 6-1. All right, World 6-1, very similar to World 3-1. Or I guess all the World 3s except the castle. In that you got the black background, the kind of nighttime vibes, Mario at night, whatever. I'm assuming that's what they were going for. Whoops, I didn't realize there were coins there. I don't know for sure, but I would assume that this was supposed to simulate nighttime, and I knew that was gonna happen. I avoided it, but I was like, he's gonna get me. Normally, I think there would be, if you warped here, there would be a free life there. So, gotta try to get me another mushroom. I think it might be here. Yeah, the Spinies are tricky. He doesn't quite follow a fixed pattern either. But the enemies progressively get more tough in the game. The level design gets more tough. Unlike more modern Mario games that kind of, you can really rack up the free lives. It's not like that here, unless you do that trick in World 3-1, where you just hop on the Koopa over and over again. But like I said, I've always had trouble doing that. And then in Super Mario Bros. 2 Japan, it's so easy for me to do. So I don't know. But we are kind of playing the old school way. I'm not using save states. Just trying to play through the whole thing with no warping. And we're approaching 500,000 points already, so that's cool. This I guess the theme of this one is like just like pipeland kind of. That they did that in like I think Mario 3, right? You got the kind of pipe world. So many pipes, and you're like, which one do I go down? Not that one. Also, I think a lot of these later state worlds, like World 5, 6, and 7, I don't have them fully memorized like I do the other ones. Oh, there we go. That made it easy. I thought I was going to have to try to jump on those bricks. All right, another very cool bonus stage. Trying to rack up lots and lots of coins so that I can get more one-ups, as many as possible. But yeah, in modern Mario games, like, you almost don't even have to think about the possibility of getting game over. Whereas in these older games, it's quite possible. In fact, it's quite likely that you're going to get a game over. All right. Lots and lots of pipes, lots and lots of piranha plants. Pretty easy enemy to deal with. In Mario 2 Japan, they get a little tougher, but here they're simple. But it's one of those things that's like, you still have to pay attention, right? You can get close to them as long as you don't touch them, but you don't exactly want to take them for granted. All right, World 6-3. It's not an ice stage. It always looked like one to me, but you don't slip and slide around, so I don't think it's an ice stage. But maybe that's still what they were going for. I don't know. You're so high up in the trees that everything has frozen. You see that? I thought I hit the spring at the right time, but I did not. So. So it gets a little tricky with these shorter platforms. You want to get the seesaw up as much as possible. And then on this one, the bullet bills start about midway through. So it's another enemy to avoid. You can't stomp on them. I don't know if I've done that yet, but they're not completely invincible. I don't know why I hopped off. And then I almost fell in the pit there. There we go. All right. Got 91 coins. Where's the bullet? All right. Another Bowser Castle up. The 6th one of the game. And this is just a repeat of the first Bowser Castle. That got me again. That always gets me. You can't just speed through that one. Some bonus coins, and this is the first fake Bowser that throws hammers at you. makes it a little bit tougher to get past him. But you know what? We're just gonna say F it and try. Well, he got me. The hammers got me that time, but let's try again. See if I can get that. Keep the mushroom this time. This part's tricky, man. All right. Got 99 coins. All right. Another gauntlet of fire sticks. If you hang out here, you're good. Oof, that's a tricky pattern. Dang. Dang. Alright. Damn, they really got me here. Alright. Gotta get on top of that block somehow. Oh, I made it. Alright. Cool. Ah, I cannot believe that. I made it through the tough only to be taken out. That's what I'm saying. Like, man, these little things that you can take for granted. I'm like, oh, I got it. I beat that part. I got the one up, so that's good. And he got me again. Dang, I should have run under him. All right. Here we go again. Try to keep my mushroom, if at all possible this time. Alright. Gotta wait for that portable to go at the right time. There it is. Right here's my chance. Okay. I'm telling you, bro. This game, it's not easy by any stretch. I maintain that stance. Especially if you are attempting to play through every stage. Alright. Okay. Let me not screw it up. I'm Super Mario this time, so... Alright, invincibility. Fireball ended up getting me there, but... That's why it's always good to be big in a Bowser castle, especially when you face him. Yeah, I find that it's more difficult to play through the castle when you are big. It's easier when you're small, but then you gotta face Bowser as a small Mario, so... Oh, and there we go, a mushroom. We need that. Thank you very much. So lots of bullet bill cannons in this world. Otherwise, it's pretty similar to World 5. Same kind of stylistic choices here. You got a few Hammer Bros as well in this one. And they can be tricky. Those hammers are not a joke. They're not a joke. And see, it got me. It touched my foot. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. I was hoping there would be a mushroom or something here, but no, nothing. Okay, well. Little bonus stage to ease the pain of the hammer hitting my foot. Taking away my mushroom. That was not cool, dude. And then I'm pretty sure we gotta face a couple more Hammer Bros. Yeah, there they are. Gonna wait till at least he jumps up. Oh. Ah, dang, the freaking bullet got me. Dang. All right, down to 9 lives. I didn't have any trouble on 7-1 in my playthrough it, but you never know what can get you here. Can I get him this time? Jeez. Alright. Hopefully there's something here. Okay, I guess not. I guess it was just wishful thinking. If I can get those cannons off screen, that would be wonderful. There we go. Oh, dirty. Jeez. Well, I could have been Super Mario again, but hopefully I'll find me another mushroom. Off to World 7-2. Still got 9 lives here. Oh, this is World 2-2 repeated. I guess, I mean, if I'm not gonna have fire, at least I'm small. But these bloopers, I swear, man. I'm gonna try to get as many coins as I can, but they are something else. One thing about Blooper is that, unlike other enemies, he will come back. Even if you kind of get him off screen, he'll come back at you. The one kind of hack or trick is that he won't touch the bottom of the floor. But the movements are so erratic, I swear. He really truly feels like a Pac-Man ghost. I don't know if that's what they had in mind, but he kind of exhibits like a couple of the ghost patterns at certain points. Sometimes he chases after you, and then sometimes he kind of swims away from you. See, I think he's trying to decide which one he wants to do at the moment. You want to swim toward me or away? Like, make up your mind, bro. Alright, I'm gonna go for it here. I'm not even gonna bother for that whirlpool set of coins, because what does it matter? Wow. Alright, this will bring us to World 7-3. Well, we're still going strong. I'm telling you, bro, this is not... Oh, man. It's a challenge, I tell you that much. The platforming gets harder, the enemies get tougher. The castle stages, you know. This is the flying fish level again, obviously. But the added challenge here is that now you've got Koopa Troopas to contend with. Ooh, that one, I don't know how that one missed me, but it did, so I'll take it. And that one got me. So flying fish give and flying fish take away. But it's just easy to kind of speed run this one, because standing around, you're gonna get hit. Here we go, the 7th Bowser Castle. This one is not a repeat, but it is a maze. And like I said, you have to follow a certain pattern in order to get to Bowser. So I got the first one right. This one, I'm not sure. Let's see. If I got it. No. So I think I gotta go above the fire stick and then maybe down. Okay, that didn't work. Try above the fire stick and stay up. Did that go? No, that did not go. Okay. Or maybe I gotta stay up and then take the staircase. Oh, or not. Let's see. And I did this in my practice run, but I guess I forgot what the pattern was. Nope, that's not it either. Okay. Maybe I have to go down here and then... Huh. So up and down. Nope. Up and middle and down. No. Down. Crap. That's not it. How did I get it during my practice run and I'm not getting it now? I don't. Well, it looks like I'm about to die, so. Ran out of time there. I definitely got it in my practice run, which is kind of crazy now that I can't remember it. I know this one's down and then up, right? Yeah. So maybe this is the same up top. I go down and then, oops, go up. I don't know. Dang. This is when I wish I had a Nintendo Power by my side. Oh, I got it. So I think it's like top and then middle kind of thing. Alright, I gotta face the hammer Bowser, fake Bowser. And he got me. Okay. So I have to do the pattern again, and then I have to make it past him throwing all those doggone hammers. Whoops. Go down, and then up, and then up, and then up, down, and middle. Oh. Nope, I didn't get it this time. So above the fire stick, and then middle, and then down? No. I swear, I literally just got it. I guess I didn't realize how I got it. Oh. It's middle and top, I guess. Ooh, I made it past the hammer. Wow. I guess the stick of the hammer doesn't hurt you. It's just the metal part. So here we go. World 8-1. I didn't even bother acknowledging the toad there. So World 8-1. This is the real deal Holyfield. This is where you kind of, you got it or you don't. You're a Mario legend or you're just another pretender. For a lot of people, this was the first video game they ever played. It wasn't the case for me. I had played other video games in my life before playing this one. Really, the most experience I got with this game was Super Mario All-Stars for the Super Nintendo. Koopa Paratrooper falling into the pit. I think there's there's a star here. Lovely. Oop, almost missed it. And then there's some expert platforming that you gotta do here. And you're up against the clock in World 8. They don't give you as much time to complete the stages. Try to make you nervous by speeding up that time, but hey. But I mean, that's like I said, in more modern Mario games, you don't have a timer. I can't think of any. I guess the new Super Mario Brothers games, they do have timers. So, all right, let me let this guy pass. There we go. Try to get Lakitu. Just barely got him there. And attempt to get this one up. I shouldn't have let that happen. That part is a little tricky, but I feel like if you approach it in a slow way, that's almost like guaranteeing that you're gonna fail. And that's what I did there. That was my mistake. Is I kind of like almost played it too slow, where you kind of have to be a little bit aggressive at points. And that's where the balance of gameplay comes in. You can't just sit back and, oh, well, this time they helped me out by... All right. I'm pretty sure there's nothing there, but let me see. Okay, there's nothing there. Oh, wow. I thought I was going to miss that jump, but I landed on the cannon, so that's good. It's tricky, though. It's good platforming. Really, this game set the standard for so many other games to follow, including, Mario games. Wow. That was a tricky part. That's probably why I stopped talking for a second. Still trying to get the hang of talking through tense parts of a game. I don't know if that'll ever come. Anyway, here we go. This is another... I remember when I was a kid, I looked at this as, like, impossible. It's still pretty tough, but there's a method to it. Alright. The bullet bills, I feel like they're also somewhat erratic in how they fire off. Like I said, you can jump on them. Can't kill them with fireballs, clearly. Or fireworks, for that matter. All right, here we go, 8-3. And I got small right away. This is the toughest stage in the game. Try to get these hammer guys. I believe that there's a mushroom somewhere here. There it is. Could have been a fire flower, but I messed up. That's the thing, man. Like I said, the smallest mistake and you're toast, like right there. See, I was trying to avoid. All right. Got to get past this hammer bro, and then one more up, and he hopped when I hopped. All right, World 8-3 once again, 7 lives. Oh, they both hopped down. Damn. Yeah, it's tough, bro. This is the most difficult stage, and I could have made it easier on myself, but I got hit by the bullet bill, and now there's no way I can get the fire flower. So my best bet is to try to get the mushroom again, not die like I just did. I quickly have lost quite a few lives. But I think that's why, as a kid, I couldn't beat this game. See, that was stupid. That's me getting impatient and screwing it up. So I really got to focus here because I've lost a lot of my lives. And I'm small and I've got quite a few Hammer Bros to face here. They both jumped down this time. Wow. Now I'm down to 3 lives. I wish he gave out a mushroom if you stomped on him. Alright, he hopped up. Man. I don't know why. Now this is like impossible for me to pass. I got it easily the first time, and now it's like become like really tricky. And the thing is I got past that Hammer Bowser. Wasn't easy, but I did it. Alright, see if I can... Alright, got him this time. Okay, got my mushroom. And I gotta face a couple more Hammer Bros here. See if I can just run over the top of them. Gotta wait till they... Okay. Hopefully they can both hop down. And... There we go. Oh, I didn't make it. And I died. Dang. I don't think there's anything here. No. Let me try one more. No. So I really just gotta... And he jumped over the Koopa. Okay. I guess I should have followed the Koopa. I don't know why I hopped. I don't know how I didn't die there either. I'm getting impatient. That's what it is. It's getting a little irritating. 'Cause I keep dying stupidly. Down to 1 life, so if I do get game over, I can continue, but you know, it'd be nice if I could just beat the game. I think, I don't know what it is. Maybe when you warp, there's like a little bit less pressure, or I guess when you're not recording, there's less pressure. And he got me. I'm toast. All right. And then there's 1 more to face, or no, 2 more to face. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is why I'm saying like this is a friggin' tough part of the doggone game. And I'm gonna start running low on time any moment now. There he goes. Man, you got me. All right, so that's game over. I can press A and start, and then I'll be able to start from World 8-1. So when you continue, you start off with 3 lives again. I'll be able to get the 1-up that appears in this stage. But you lose all your points. So that kind of sucks, but I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to try to get at least 1 or 2 1-ups this time. And I'm really going to try my hardest to get a Fire Flower and keep it. Because that makes it much easier. But the thing is like, I just made stupid mistakes. I did it in my playthrough, or my practice run as well, where I had everything set up and then I just made a dumb mistake. And I guess that's where the challenge really comes in, is like, it's not necessarily supremely difficult, but rather you have to really stay focused and alert. You got to know what's coming and know that even though there are patterns, things aren't necessarily going to repeat the way they did the other times. So it's a combination of hopping on platforms, avoiding enemies, and then not making silly mistakes. And I'm running out of time, but I'm good. Just in the nick of time. And we got fireworks. Cool. Once again, World 8-2. Get that other paratrooper to come out. Oh, that part's tricky, bro. Lakitu is no joke. All right, a little double jump action there. So lots of bullet bills here, Koopas, and then tricky platforms. Cool thing about the cannon is once it's gone, it's gone. As opposed, I mean, I guess in the World 5-3, the cannon's kind of off screen and it gets you. Well, boy, has my demeanor changed from the time I started this playthrough. It's, you know, the stage design is, it gets challenging, but like I said, it's rewarding when you can beat it. Try to get as many coins as I can. But again, like, just staying focused is the name of the game. That's really what I need to do, that I've been doing most of the time, but let these Goombas pass. Watch out for his. That was like a fake ending right there. All right, once again, we get to World 8-3. And some fireworks to diffuse the tension. Let that Koopa come out. The bouncing paratrooper. He can't quite fly. He can only get a little bit of airtime. Is there another one? I guess not. Alright, so if I can get the fire flower here, that would be phenomenal. Now I can see why people use save states on the retro games, honestly. Alright, I gotta wait for them to both be in a position where I can attack them, so let that other one hop up. Shoot, that was my chance and I missed it, so I'm gonna wait again. Oh, here he comes. Both of them. All right, get him out, get him out, get him out, get him out. Did I get him off screen? Alright, there's the second set. I know, I'm running out of time. Yeah, I gotta be somewhat fast here. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Not even gonna go for those coins. Alright. Almost feel like I should do a save state here. Alright. World 8-4. Let's go. Okay, so this is another maze stage. Or, I'm sorry, like maze castle. And that, even though you went the right way, the piranha disappears there. I don't know why it does that. Maybe just because of the nature of the repeating. Let's try to get these guys. Alright. Alright, so now we got some flying fish. And then the aquatic stage, aquatic level. Got him. Got him. Okay. All right, here we go. Got him. Not taking any chances. I want that piranha plant gone. All right, this Podable can be tricky, so I'm gonna wait till he's on his downward trend. Got him. I got him. Got him. Yes, that's real Bowser. I got him. Hell yes, baby. Yes. And finally, we get to Princess Peach, aka Princess Toadstool. The quest is over. I wish I had my heart rate monitor on me right now, bro, because it is going like boom, 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 boom. After a couple of practice runs, one successful, one very unsuccessful, you and I together, we've progressed through Super Mario Bros. For the NES from World 1-1 all the way to 8-4. No warps, no cheats, no hacks, no tricks, no speed runs. Just a nice, what I wanted to be a peaceful playthrough. It was somewhat peaceful. I got quiet a little bit at the end, but you know what? I just really had to focus and hone my skills. Anyway, I appreciate you watching, bro. Make sure you finesse that like button, subscribe to the page for more retro gaming content just like this, and I'll see you on the next playthrough. Peace.